actually a couple of questions to ask you, gentlemen. The first one is not to put you guys on the spot, but where is your favorite place to jam at and why?
All right. Speak for myself, Chad. The favorite place that we like to go to is actually the Mexico. You know, it's always fun having people that haven't heard our music, actually enjoy it and dance to it and stuff like that. That even like come up after the song and be like, oh, you guys sound good and this and that. Where can I find you guys this music and stuff like that. So that's for myself.
I think it's the same thing in Mexico. We had a private event, actually, like a bowling house. They had like a pool inside the house, so that was good. Like he had like a 6-car garage. It was crazy. It was like one of my favorite spots there in Mexico.
Yeah, for me, I think I would say Mexico is most fun to play at because because they're so used to just the original Mexican music, and when they come see us, they're like, oh, like especially for Chad when he plays the drums, it's so different that they actually vibe with our music.
For ourselves, awesome, like they mentioned, is Mexico, something like that, specifically. And the latest what we experienced up in late May, this past May, we went and played up in Parker. And for myself, I was thinking, you know what, I was assuming, anybody can go out there and freestyle on cumbia. I was thinking that's the only song they'll get out there and dance. But we started playing Chaldi, Bayarda, Masuriga. They were out there, every song they got out there and danced. And we were kind of surprised on that. So the night went on, it went by fast, due to they were out there dancing every song. And to me, this is one of our recent, like I said, when we jammed in the Parker. It was just a good vibe, atmosphere. Dig.
My second question is for famous ones, and the reason why it's for famous ones is going by Mr. Zenyo Manuel saying that he likes to stay with the older music, which I respect that. I respect that a lot. But famous ones, recently watching a live in one of the other bands, my daughter's a huge K-pop fan. Are you guys anytime in the future going to make a K-pop cumbia song out of one of the K-pop songs?
Yeah, of course. Even like my son, he's all into that. So he'll be playing me stuff, and we'll be just chilling, vibing, talking stuff like that. He'll be playing songs, and I'll be like, "Oh man, that's not hard right there as a cumbia." So send me that, and then next it ends up to like 10 songs and stuff like that. So with our music, we do like a lot of covers and stuff like that. So we're gonna do one here a little bit later on, and it's actually a Michael Jackson song. So we taking inspiration from anywhere. It could be reggae, country, rock, whatever have you. As long as it sounds good. So that was a really good question.
Yeah, soon we'll have one because now I'm a K-pop demon hunter dad. So my daughter put me on to stuff like that and just give me more interest into that.
Yeah, just send me the song and I'll learn it. Because that's what I usually do anyways, especially with just regular pop. I like a lot of like the one that I just played today, the cumbia. It was a pop song that I got it from.
So going with that again, maybe in your merchandise that you have, because K-pop, they do a lot of light sticks. So maybe create your own light stick. The famous one's light stick.
Oh yeah, I see the prices on those, yo. So we have to do that for sure. Yeah, that's a good question. Appreciate it.
I got a question for you guys. What is or do you guys remember the first song that you started playing and started practicing on?
Alright, as for myself, Chad, I started playing drums and then I learned accordion. Being with one of my uncles, Jay Pablo, and he was always kicking it with John Manuel, you know what I mean? So he taught him, and then he actually taught me. Little does he know, He was the inspiration, and this is like the first song. I guess this is probably like one of the beginning songs that people usually learn. AJ, I'll give you a little taste of it. Yeah, so that's the song that I actually first learned on accordion. You know, it took me forever to, and he was probably mad at me because I kept messing up.
The first song I probably learned was it's called Jail. I think it's originally by the Braves, Teal Braves.
It sounds a little bit like it. So those are pretty much like kind of the beginning songs that you would start out with, and I'll go ahead and turn it over to AJ.
For me, I don't know the title of the song. It's just Carl showed me. Carl actually the one that taught me how to play it, and he played the keyboard on that. We actually played it here. It was my first gig. Was here.
All right, yeah, that's pretty much all the handful of beginning songs I guess you would learn. We'll go ahead and turn it over to Tio later.
For myself, one of the first songs I learned was, I'm pretty sure Usija Masamachi. The name is Juan Diego. You know, that's a popular song of the elders. You know, they always request the song. You guys know which song I'm talking about? That's one of the first songs I learned, and like I said, it's a very popular song. The elders always request the song.
Both of you guys played pretty good, both bands. I was wondering, music's a big thing for tradition. Is there anything outside of music that you do to inspire our elders and youth in learning more about our tradition?
As for myself, not like traditional so much, but like we do make T-shirts and stuff like that, and we make stickers, cups, you know, a variety of different things, you know, magnets, whatever have you. We made the backdrop, you know, we make shorts, you know, everything that we can try to put our brand on is what we're going to try to, you know what I mean, use that to our capability as making. So we do encourage like the kids, you know what I mean, to actually start their own kind of brand. You know, we actually started our own personal brands, but it's not so much traditional. But we are. I do see like native designers and stuff like that, but that's what they focus on is on native stuff. And for myself, I would like try to steer away from that, as opposed to like, you know, it's pretty easy to do a traditional outfit, you know, and everybody would like it. But I'm trying to do something that it's not traditional, but so everybody can like it. You don't have to be native just to like it, you know. But it's a native owned brand though, so I think that's a pretty good inspiration that we have.
Just like that as well. Just like inspiring the youth. It's like not traditional as well. Like we do puzzles as well, so you know everybody likes puzzles, especially the elders and like the kids, and you can do stuff like that. And just inspiring the youth and try to be different.
For me, it's always about music. For me, like inspiring the kids, especially when I teach them, when I start teaching, and then also we also volunteer for the elderly center to donate our time to actually pay for them. Like for they always have like once a month. It's like somebody's birthday, so we'll volunteer to play and help.
May I ask who's asking the question? Can you repeat the question? for ourselves, with that question, what I learned as far as elderlies, for myself, when we jam out there, I always look at the crowd. I go, if I see elders a lot there, we jam a lot of the old school, the classics, especially the Varda Choti Kumbia, the Masurga, not Kumbia, but the three. But yeah, to myself, I really take it in my heart as far as the elderlies jamming those kind of songs for them. Because I understand they kind of, a lot of what I hear is they grew up when they were young, listen to that particular kind of music, old school. Diggy.